That one's really pretty. Select.
Select is good.
See, this is a problem. I love this. Hello, my beautiful creative humans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we're working on a kitchen renovation, and we are knee deep in sawdust in trying to make this happen. We're still waiting on cabinets to arrive, so we're doing what we can in the meantime, but hopefully this week we make much more progress with the sanding and hopefully actually painting them. We'll see. Stay tuned. It's yard work season, baby. Step one, we need to remove the doors and the hardware from the doors. Then we'll actually be able to sand, which will be great. And for things like these little nubs that come in for the drawers and any screws and hardware, I'm just gonna tape these to the inside so that we don't lose them. And after we sand these and before we paint them, I am gonna tape off and cover the insides because I don't want to paint the insides. We're just gonna leave those the natural wood tone that they are. Okay, that is taped in. I'm so sorry, that sound is so annoying. We're gonna start with an 80 grit sandpaper, which as you can tell, it's just bigger grits, so it will take off the finish really well. And then we can go in with a more finer grit, like a 120 or a 220, and then do like a really nice cleanup of a sand. But we're gonna start here. Battery initiated. I'm really focusing a lot of my attention on these seams right here, on these four corners, in the hopes that that helps give it a really seamless look once we paint it. And no matter how much we sand these down, since these are oak cabinets, we will still see the wood grain once we paint them, which we knew going into it, and I think it's fine. It adds character, and it's $5,000 cheaper, so. Like, what are you even for? Like, why? Why was that just sticking out of the top? I might take some hand sanding for like the crevasses, but we'll see. Oh my god. Why do I do this? I think I'm actually addicted, guys. It is time for day 2 of sanding. Granted, yesterday was not a full day of sanding, but we're just gonna continue what we started, basically. Also, don't think I showed you guys the paint color that we decided on. So let it be known that the color we chose is Fossil by Benjamin Moore, which is what we painted on one of the living room walls already. It's just a really nice, creamy, bright, almost like, I don't want to say yellow tone. It's just a really bright, creamy, almost like clay colored white. And I love it. And then we have a bunch of gallons of Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. So we're gonna paint the walls that color, which is a really like bright, warm white as well. So they're different enough where you will be able to tell the difference, but it's still gonna brighten up the whole space and finally break up some of the honey wood tones that we got going on in there. And then I told you briefly about this in the last video, but this is the primer that we're using, and it came recommended to us by the paint specialist to get water-based, and this Kills 2 specifically, to basically help prime the wood and make sure that this paint doesn't go anywhere. You should also note that we're gonna do a satin finish on the cabinets. As much as I love everything being matte or flat, satin is definitely easier to clean, and it's more durable for a kitchen, so that's what we're doing. Back to it. Got some gloves. I hate the feeling of the sanders. As you guys know, a lot of these cabinets were delivered severely damaged, but along with the ones that were delivered damaged, we are currently dealing with another issue with these Home Depot cabinets that I was not anticipating. Basically, from the most recent delivery on their website and on all of the tracking information, it says that all of them were delivered, when in reality, we only have 4 of them. And 1 of them we already returned because it was completely destroyed. So we're still waiting on like 4 or 5 other cabinets that they just don't know where they are. So I'm hoping that they just magically arrive one of these days, because I still don't have updated tracking. I don't have any information, and customer service like filed a ticket of like, well, we're gonna figure out where they are. We don't know where they are right now though. So hopefully those arrive sometime soon so that I can actually work on sanding them in my spare time, and then we can actually paint them in the next couple weeks here, because I would love for this to not drag out. That would be ideal. I'm also removing all the hardware because obviously I want to sand and paint in there, but mainly because we want to get soft close hardware to really help up level the vibe of these cabinets. It just makes it feel more nice. I really hope throughout this whole process of me sanding down all these cabinets and us painting them together and installing it lets you guys realize that if you want something, you can do it yourself, and you can do it in a small budget. And we're gonna have a new kitchen for hopefully still within our $5,000 budget, which is insane. I'm still not sure what the countertops are gonna cost. However, if we can cut costs on the actual cabinets, I'll feel a little bit better if we have to splurge for a nice countertop slab. I have lived with that floor tile for far too long, and I ain't going back. Some things I want to update you guys on. The other day I was talking to my friend Kathy on the phone, and we were going over some countertop company tips and tricks that she had up her sleeve for me, and just some things to ask different countertop companies that we're vetting to see what they offer and if they're a good fit for us. And these are things I would never have known had it not been for her expertise, so I want to share some of these tips with you guys. She informed me that a lot of the countertop companies recently have long lead times, meaning from the day that you are templating your kitchen and they know the sizes of everything and they come out and measure all the dimensions and they submit your order after you've already chosen the stone and everything like that. Some of them have like 5 to 8 week lead times until your countertops actually get installed, which is nuts to me. Like, I thought it was a really quick process. I'm like, you buy the stone, you make the measurements, and then they install it that week. Apparently that's not the case, at least right now. So she was telling me before we go ahead with a company, make sure to ask the questions like, what are your lead times once you are templated? She also wanted to make sure we ask about warranty, how they do the template, and if they come out and do a site visit, or would they just trust me, which I don't think they should. I really want a company that comes out here and double checks all of the measurements and the space and everything. She also advised me to ask on how they polish their stone, what their edges of their stone are like, and all of those details as well. So I sent that email to a company that we're vetting right now, and we're probably gonna be able to go look at some stone tomorrow. I need to put another coat of paint on this, but this is something I'm gonna bring with us when we're looking at stone tomorrow, because it's a cabinet color that we're gonna go with, as well as potential hardware that we're gonna use. And even if it's not this specific hardware, we're definitely gonna go with something brass. So, exciting. I'm gonna take this with us. Let's see. Just like look around. That one's definitely a little more busy. Like even this I feel like is too busy.
That was too plain.
You think this one's too plain?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like this one's up the alley of what I was thinking. Like I like this one because it has some of the veins in it that like match the warmer tones that we're going for. Like this one's got gray veins, which I'm hesitant on because nothing in our kitchen's gonna be gray.
Okay.
And then
I like that.
this is like a statement piece.
Yeah, that's like a big piece. This one's thin though. First for me,
So this is a problem. I love this.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Look at how pretty it is though. You can even tell this one's like really warm. And it's got like some more yellow tones in it. What? Wait, look at this one. This one's cool. With the light behind it. That's crazy.
Oh, that was really cool.
But can we just admire the beauty of that is this for a second? It's quartzite. Well, I lost him. See, I just feel like that just looks too much. It's like a maze. Ooh, hang on. This one's exotic. I like all the exotic ones. They said they don't have any remnants right now. I think we're in granite. Yeah, this looks like granite.
Watch your steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over here.
Which, I mean, if it's a good price, I'm not opposed to, but don't love that. Ooh, I do love it though.
Yeah, well, that's the highest one, so.
Okay, but look at the tones.
Nice.
I saw a couple that are like, eek. That one's really pretty. Select.
Select is good. That's the second one. I like that.
Okay, let's take a picture of that. Because it has, sorry it's loud, but these are like warmer tone.
I actually like it a lot. And they're not like just the lines. I kind of like how it's just
Like the little
just
squiggles. I feel like that would look nice. Oh, I forgot my paint samples. That's the one thing I told you. I'm like, don't let me forget that. I forgot it.
Did tell me that.
Guys, I know we're not going for green, but I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with green. So this is Fantasy Brown, which is select and a little bit more in our price range, but his mom has it in her kitchen.
They have like this.
Almost this exact
like
same
this.
one, which it's not showing up as brown as it actually is, but which it's really pretty. I just don't know if I want to copy that whole vibe. Is this one in our price range?
Was elite, now exotic.
Is it, so it's cheaper?
Yeah, that's group 5.
I love
The
it.
highest I'd want to go, just based on the 1 through 12.
I absolutely love it. It's a little green.
Okay.
Good news. I checked in with Home Depot again today on the cabinets that are missing from our delivery, and they said that the case has been updated and that everything should be delivered tomorrow. Fingers crossed tomorrow when everything does arrive, 5 days late, that it's not damaged like pretty much all of these were. In the meantime, you already know what we're gonna be doing. This is the cabinet that goes above our fridge.
Glass Coke bottles, losing my grip in the rat race. I can't recall in the first place what was it I was aiming
Why?
for. In a canyon left undone. Another tape, another.
3 out of the missing 4 have been delivered. So let's open them and see if there's any damage, which I really hope not. Please no. I'm so scared. Uh-oh, okay. That is not looking promising. Just a small crack. Okay, it's just the base. This one looks good, except the front of this base, one of the boards is slightly cracked. God. This gives me so much anxiety. I just don't want to have to do this all over again. Oh, wait, it comes with a trash can? It comes with a stupid little trash can. They all look good. Do you see like the tiniest damage? So worst case, we just have to replace this board and I feel like that would be fine. And this one is upside down right now, so whatever. And then, so much cardboard. This one is looking really good. And these are the butt doors that Kathy was telling us about, because then you can open it and then there's no center pull right here. This is the trash can one. And I don't know if you can see over here, like it's like coming off, which I can glue and sand and fix, but that's annoying. Uh-oh. Is that gonna close properly? Like, you see that gap right there? Why are you doing that? All of our cabinets are here. Minus the one that we're still waiting on. They're just delivering it to the store and then we can go inspect it on site, and if it's not good enough, they'll give us a new one. So, waiting on that one still, but otherwise, it's all here. The only reason I'm not extremely salty with Home Depot with the quality of these cabinets is because since literally every single one of them but one got delivered damaged, they have given us a couple discounts, helping our budget out a little bit. Pretty much only spent $1,600 on cabinets after all the discounts that they gave us. And they only gave us those discounts because we said we wanted to fix the cabinets ourselves. So that was compensation for having to put in time and effort and money to fix them. Instead of wasting resources to get them re-delivered, these would be trashed, and the new ones that get delivered would probably also be damaged. So I'd just be in an endless cycle of Home Depot cabinets for the rest of my life. So instead they gave us some money back, which is really nice. This is a bicep workout.
I've got better things to do. Oh,
We're back.
to leave a little undone.
Oh yeah.
Be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet.
The doors are sanded, they're cleaned off. Now it's time to start prepping them for paint, which this is gonna be a key. It's like a beauty guru, but like for DIYing things. These little hooks are going to screw into the top of the doors, and then we can hang them so that we can paint them. Think I need to drill pilot holes for these? I would like to know.
Yeah, please.
Really?
Do not split that, yeah.
They're like so tiny though. Oh yeah.
I will see the world.
This might seem crazy, but trust me, it's gonna save us so much time.
I've got better things to do. Okay. To leave a little.
I think that's all I got in for me for now, folks.
As cool as the day is long.
False. I don't know if I've ever sanded so much in my entire life. And you know what? There's still more to do because there's cabinets inside that we're reusing that we gotta empty and then bring out here so that I can sand them. I was trying to get all the sanding done in one video for you. And you know what? I might just not show you the rest because I feel like it's unbearable at this point to just watch me sand. This upcoming week, I'm really hoping we can prep for paint and can actually get some painting done. I also have to pick up that one from Home Depot. That one. We can probably do that tomorrow.
Who's afraid of little me?
Thank you so much for being here. If you like these videos and you like watching me sand for hours on end, subscribe. Why don't you?
Who is she? Who is she?
I will see you next week, hopefully. There's gonna be a lot going on. I can't talk to my internet friends with you judging me. Talk to you next week.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao for now. Okay, love you, bye.